I'm running for the position of sports coord for the 2024 to 2025 school year. I first want to talk about my experience here at Boston this year. Growing up, I never really had a group of Asian friends before, let alone Filipino friends. So when I came to UMBC, I decided to get more involved in FOSA. When I first went to the first GBM, the first person I met was actually my ate Coco, who is actually a big reason why I actually stayed in FOSA. I will admit, in the fall semester, I was a part of FOSA, but I was never actually actively involved. So in the spring semester is when I actually decided to be more integrated with FOSA. And one of the events that I decided to join was D6 basketball. One of the coaches, JJ, actually but invited us, me and my friend Tristan, sorry, but we hesitated for a very long time, mostly because of the fear of getting hurt and like how much fun we would actually have because of the competitiveness of D6. So the reason why I went through with my decision of joining D6 basketball is because of the girls' practices that shout out MJ implemented this year. Practicing with only girls actually helped me feel more comfortable being around the environment of D6 and just practicing basketball. I've never played basketball, keep in mind. I always just stuck to soccer. So if elected sports coord, I do want to integrate more of those only girls practices. As much as they were helpful this year, we only had one or two, and I feel like they should be brought onto FOSA earlier, just so we can have more time for these practices. And from firsthand experiences, these practices actually really helped me meet the girls, meet the coaches early on, and then help me integrate into being on the co-ed team with the boys. So I feel like if more girls can experience that, they can get rid of that fear just like I did. Playing in the D6 basketball tournament this year, I also experienced firsthand the feeling of being on the advanced co-ed team. D6 is very competitive, but there should definitely be a line between being competitive and being a jerk. Being on co-ed, you should still be aware that you're playing with girls, mostly ones that only joined because there were no girls to be on, not enough girls to be on the team. There should be more representation on the safety of girls in these co-ed teams, someone to speak up and stand up for the girls in situations where they could seriously get hurt. As sports coordinator, I hope to talk to D6 more about emphasizing the importance of safety awareness and team sportsmanship for everyone, but more importantly for the girls. To bring more girls into our sports events, I also want to try and have more girls-only sports events with D6 and other schools. One idea is a powder puff, which I know was brought on to D6 Picnic, but I feel like should be a bigger event where girls can have their own event. I feel like if we bring an event for only girls, girls will already feel comfortable with, first of all, the FOSA environment, but just being in a sports team, and then that'll make them more comfortable to join other sports team events like D6 volleyball and D6 basketball. Ever since COVID, we only had the two sports events of basketball and volleyball. So as sports coordinator, I also want to implement other sports to experiment with general body, sports such as soccer, tennis, pickleball, or even badminton. Executing new sports can help bring not only new members, but create more of a diverse general body for FOSA. A bigger problem I know about was funds for our sports events. Whether it be people not wanting to join because of funds, but also players still wanting to join but refusing to pay. I hope to work more collaboratively with our treasurers to organize more fundraisers to help make more events more affordable and be able to help those who need assistance in paying for fees. If more problems arise outside of funds, I want to be a person people can go to about any issues regarding our sports events. I want to be the mediator and will always try my best to come to a middle ground. I refuse to impulsively act on any decisions and to always hear both sides of the issue. Regarding FOSA Goes events, as sports coordinator, I want to get more cultural events and also more events that general body asks for. Through this, I will also work more with our culture chairs and our graphic designers to help reach out to general body and gain their opinions. I also want to organize more bonding events between our sports teams, promoting team chemistry, which will eventually benefit us when tournaments and games come around. Through the hard times, I still had the best time being around the FOSA community and being in D6 ball. I've met so many people I know, I now consider my friends and want everyone else to experience the feeling of being in FOSA. Being around FOSA so much this semester has shown me that FOSA really is a big family. I've enjoyed being on the keyboard and hope to continue being a part of the family next year. Thank you, MJ, for being my mentor. But thank you, FOSA, for the best first year. Thank you.